very special here at the Riverside Playhouse. Thursday nights are member nights. How many people paid only $12 for their ticket tonight? How many people are members? Raise your hand. They only paid $12 for their ticket because they're members. You can be a member for as little as like $50 for the whole year, and then you can come to every Thursday the show for $3 cheaper. And for all of you, I want you all to stay after the show and be our guests at a champagne reception with some wonderful little snacks and champagne on us just for being here on Thursday and coming to opening night especially. We really hope you enjoy the show. Thank you for coming. We'll see you later.
Thank you for returning to the Music Theater of Wenatchee. Tonight's production of Wait Until Dark will be a 4D theatrical experience, which will include simulated smoke and other fragrances. Please preserve the integrity of our production by turning off your cell phones and texting devices. Now, during the last scenes of the play, the theater will be darkened to the fullest extent possible, and patrons are asked not to leave their seats during this time. Enjoy yourselves this evening. If you don't like the show, tell your enemies to come. If you do like the show, tell your friends. And now, let's wait until dark.
Joe?
Photography, who taught you this?
State of New York.
No kidding.
Yeah, rehabilitation. It's the new thing for first offenders.
So what do you do, cheesecake, pinups,
And all that.
and all that? You know, I always wanted to be a photographer. How much do you make?
I do all right.
You always had all the luck. Some jail they sent you to.
Now, didn't they teach you a trade inside?
Oh, sure, L&L, 4 times a day.
L&L?
Laundry latrines. I'm the new Mr. Clean. Hey, you're not married, are you?
Oh, hell no. She just comes in to
what?
clean up.
She does more than that. Lisa?
Lisa? In a dump like this?
Have you seen her yet?
Trace.
But you have looked.
You bet I looked. She owes me $2 grand.
Me too. Told me she'd double it when I got out. Instead she takes off, I can kill her.
Nah, you couldn't kill anybody. Least of all Lisa.
So, where's the action?
What action?
Well, like you said in your message, if you want a quick and easy grand, that's what I want.
If you want a quick and easy grand, come to 27B Grogan Street at 9 exactly.
Yeah, only next time phone me yourself. If you popped out of there 2 seconds sooner, you would have caught this in your teeth. You did send that message. No? You got the same message?
Just like that, but he hung up.
Who hung up?
Search me, I thought it was from you.
And all of this? Well, go on then, say it. This isn't your place, and you're flat broke, and you're not even a pornographer.
I'm worse than broke. I owe $800 to a loan shark, and I'm a month behind with the interest.
Now that's bad.
Yeah, so, you know, if you could maybe take me for, say, $250, if I don't come up with some juice by Monday, they're going to take me to the dentist.
$250, he says, and I haven't eaten since I got out. Hey, how much for this?
Cameras, you can't get them away. Well, who does live here?
Give me a few minutes, I'll find something. Hey, look at here, I can make a sandwich.
Don't.
This photographer's pretty crafty, keeps a 20 in the back of the freezer.
So leave it there. And leave that alone.
Now, if I can just find where they hide the mustard.
So who does live here?
You know, it's strange how you degenerate when you're out. In the stir, I can guzzle any slop they dish out. And now, if I can't find the mustard, I get the shakes.
Who sent that message? What did he sound like?
What did who sound like?
The joke over the phone?
Well, some foreigner. 5 to 1 it was a put on.
What were you when he called?
My usual place. You?
My usual place.
So?
So?
Lisa.
It's got to be Lisa. Who else knows where to find us?
What's through there?
Bedroom and bathroom.
Another entrance?
No, bars and all the windows, just like these.
Wonder if this place is bugged. Lisa!
Shh! Shut up!
Come out, wherever you are.
Who is it?
Good evening, Mr. Tolman.
Oh, you got the wrong place.
Oh, have I? And could I be interesting you in a rug for your bathroom? I'd be giving this away at $6.95, but for you, sir.
No rugs, thank you.
And if I may just deliver my message
Who from?
from the party who phoned you not half an hour
Well,
ago.
why the hell didn't you just say so?
Thank you, Mr. Tolman.
That's not my name.
Oh!
Oh, I beg your pardon. I had no idea you were there. Now, if I may be honest and candid with you gentlemen, strictly speaking, this is not my carpet. I found it in a junk pile in that worn-down building in back of here, and seeing as it's a little damp and a bit cheesy, $1.75. I'll be on my way.
Look, just leave us the message and then take that stinking thing out of here.
Where's Lisa?
I beg your pardon, Mr. Tallman.
Let's get this straight, Buster. My name's not Tallman, and I've never heard of such a person.
But it's a grand name, don't you think? Good old Mike Tallman. Or don't you think it suits him just fine, Sergeant Carlino?
Sergeant who?
You will be Sergeant Carlino.
And who the hell are you?
I'm Harry Rowe Jr. and Sr.
All
from
right.
Scarsdale.
All right then, Mr. Harry Rowe Jr. and Sr., the message and out.
Who sent you there?
The message, children, is that once upon a time there were two small con artists. I believe they've just come out of jail. Poor fellows. One of them was tall and rugged, and he would drop in on a housewife when she was alone and pretend to be an old friend of her husband's. The other would turn up a little later as a police detective. But the real brains of the outfit was a beautiful and talented girl. She could be young or old, French, Italian, or Katie from Kansas.
Where is Lisa?
The two men would make little passes at her when they thought the other wasn't looking, with quite a pathetic lack of success. Finally, she got bored with them, made an anonymous phone call to the police, and disappeared, taking their loot with her. As they say, there's no one quite so gullible as a con man in love.
Who sent you here? And who are you?
Lisa told you all that. Why is she here?
Where is she?
Are you working for Lisa or is she working for you?
We're now all working for Lisa.
Look, you said on the phone a quick and easy grand.
That is correct.
Plus the 2,000 each she already owes us?
You shall have it
When?
tomorrow night if we succeed. If we fail, nothing.
So why didn't Lisa come here herself?
Perhaps she was a bit shy of meeting you before she could give you your money.
So when do we see her?
Tomorrow night with the merchandise. Well,
Look, we don't even talk until we get $250 each.
Lisa said to give you 500 each, plus the balance upon delivery. Any objections? But first, may we have weapons on the table?
Search me, I'm clean.
Your brass knuckles?
What brass knuckles?
In your right pocket. I cannot negotiate in an atmosphere of mistrust. And your little razor blade, Mr. Coleman.
How do you protect yourself?
Geraldine protects me. Isn't she beautiful?
What does she do?
This,
Then may we have Geraldine on the table too?
we may not.
Why the hell not?
Because she is the referee.
Not yet, Mr. Roach. What's the merchandise?
A child's doll.
A doll?
A musical doll. Lisa last saw it 3 days ago in Montreal, but she now believes it is somewhere in this apartment.
How did it get here?
When Lisa was at the airport in Montreal, she got into conversation with a very nice photographer named Sam Hendricks. She asked him if he would take the doll to her little girl who was in the New York hospital, and he was most sympathetic. But before he had time to deliver it, Lisa arrived here herself and asked for it. And much to her surprise, he couldn't find it.
What do you mean he couldn't find it?
He couldn't find it. Lisa watched him search both these rooms, and finally, pretending it was of no importance, she left. That was last night.
How big is this doll? Weight?
Just under 2 pounds.
About 8 ounces for the music box.
That's a lot of horse.
Real stuff? Pure heroin?
Nothing has ever been so pure.
That'll be worth over 50 grand. You push it yourself?
Now, children, let's find the doll first, shall we?
So, Lisa sent you here to find it. Why does she need us?
This morning, Lisa called this number. Pretending she was an Italian actress named Lisiana, she made an appointment to have some portraits taken by Mr. Hendricks at his studio tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks left here just before 7 o'clock. They walked down to a movie theater where he left his wife, and then he went on to his studio where he's still waiting.
Now, hold it. Are you getting any of this?
Sure, just pay attention.
Well, I'm lost.
Well, so listen.
Look, Mr. Rowe, I'm a first-grade dropout, so just give it to me like ABC. Lisa wants to get these people out of here so she can really go through this place, right?
That is correct.
So right now, the wife is at a movie and the photographer's at his studio waiting for some Italian broad who doesn't even exist. How long is he going to wait?
Perhaps we'd better reassure him. If you'll excuse me. Hello? Mr. Hendricks? Oh, I am so glad. This is Giano's restaurant. I have a message for you from Miss Lisiana. She is so very sorry to be late. No, wait, please. She's on her way to now. I put her in a taxi 2 minutes ago. Il taxi por la signorina Lisiana subito! Mr. Hendricks, any minute she will arrive there. Please, be kind to wait for her. Oh, thank you, sir. Goodbye. That'll hold him there a bit longer.
So Lisa's already been here tonight?
Yes. She looked everywhere and still couldn't find it.
So she looked everywhere. How'd she open this?
Oh, yeah. There's a locked closet in the bedroom. I'll open that right now.
It's not in the closet.
How do you know?
Lisa looked. She found the key on the ledge, just above it.
And this?
Well, does Lisa know about this safe?
She does. And that's why you're here.
Well, okay, it's a bit out of our line. When the photographer comes back, we'll make him open it, but we aren't squeamish, Mr. Rowe. Are you?
I am. And that is not why you're here. Suppose after some persuasion he did open the safe and it wasn't in there. Then what?
5 to 1, it's in that safe.
That's not a chance Lisa's willing to take. It may be in the safe, or he may have taken it someplace else. He may have even given it to the police. We have to slide into this very gently. Believe me, Lisa didn't call you two in for nothing.
What did she say?
She said you're not to twist any arms and don't let them steal anything. Let the wife find the doll and give it to you of her own free will.
Wow, this is like old times, so we caught him out of it. Better find out you can't out about this guy. What's his name again?
Hendricks. Sam Hendricks. He flew to Montreal last Monday, returned to New York yesterday.
Hey, look what I can see out there right by that parking lot.
What?
A phone booth.
Oh, great. 2 blinds. That gives us 9 signals.
6.
9.
Up, down, and open. 3 2s are 6.
3 squared, you think?
Now you've left me behind.
Oh, it's just a little system of ours. One of us goes some. The phone rings. Just leave it to us, Mr. Rowe.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, the number of that phone booth in the parking lot is 924-5309. Here. Now make a note of this number. And there's some information on that wall over there, Mike.
So, when do we start all this? Tonight?
Tomorrow, a proud grandfather from Asbury Park will call Mr. Hendricks and ask him to come there and take some pictures of his family tomorrow afternoon. 1 hour by express bus, $75 to stay for dinner. That gets the husband out of the way. Now there's a Volkswagen bus at... Mike? Oh, there you are. There's a Volkswagen bus in the parking lot outside of here. Meet me there in 10 minutes.
Are you staying here, Mr. Rowe?
Just a quick look around, make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
We'll stay with you then.
Best not all leave together.
Perhaps you're right. Come on then, Sergeant Carlino. Oh, by the way, the key to the bedroom closet,
What about it?
it's not on the ledge.
Isn't it? Lisa must have taken it with her.
Don't they miss it when they come back tonight?
They'll each think the other one lost it.
Well, there's just one question then before we leave here.
Yes.
Lisa told you an awful lot, didn't she?
Lisa.
Lisa, all the little details about how she worked.
And about us?
You see, we know Lisa very well,
Yeah. And she wouldn't give you anything.
unless she had to.
So, what's your question?
We just like to know where you're hidden the key to the locked closet in there. All right, fat boy, bring that door backwards. Turn that way. All right, now. Let's put Geraldine on the floor. Nice and easy.
I'd rather not do that.
Drop it! Children, children!
Alright. You settled for this?
Table.
Only you would have said please.
Why don't you sit down, Mr. Rose?
Thank you.
Now,
You dirty little creep. Look. Why?
Lisa was too clever, Mike. I felt certain she knew where it was, and then too late. Oh, you've forgotten something.
We can prove where we were when this happened.
yeah, of course we can.
Oh, exactly when did this happen? Just before you let me in here? By the way, I am not on parole. No policeman has ever heard of me.
But someone must have seen you with her somewhere.
Never. I followed her several times before, but we never actually met until she walked in there tonight.
And she told you all that stuff about us tonight?
That. And a good deal more.
You should try to get away with this, Mr. Root. But we are out. You are on your own now. And we've earned this money. Come on.
Sorry, Mike, but you both came so highly recommended. I need you.
Well, that's just too bad. Because now you got a body in there and you're stuck with it. Let's go.
Now just listen, children. Think. If you walk out on me now, I will simply walk out after you and leave her in there. You have already signed your names all over this apartment. And even if you could remember everything you touched, it would take at least an hour to wipe off. Now, I have touched only one thing since you came in here. Before that, I wore these. Highly recommended, by the way, and disposable. You buy them in enormous rolls from Hammacher Schlemmer. Don't forget the safe, Sergeant. Oh, and the icebox. Now, if you just do exactly what I tell you to, the police will never even come in here. Will you stop acting like a housemaid and listen? You've got all day tomorrow to do that. 1, get her out of here. Roll her up in this and dump it where I found it, and then meet me at the Volkswagen.
Look, just let us out of this, Mr. Road.
No, I need you.
For what?
Everything we planned still holds good. Simply con the wife until she finds us the doll. That's it. No one gets hurt. Not even a scratch. There is perhaps one minor difference. That instead of working for Lisa, you're now working for me.
There is one other difference, Mr. Root. You promised to earn 2,000 plus one each.
Less is 500, of course.
But things have changed since then.
Yeah.
Very well. 2 plus 2 then.
You want the 2,000 plus another 5,000 each tomorrow night.
Why? She's alone. Stay exactly where you are. Don't even breathe.
Sammy? Sam? Sam? Well, what does she look like? Feliciano. You mean she hasn't arrived yet? Delayed for 2 hours? Who does she think you are? Oh, well, I'm home now. Oh, the movie was great, but you should have checked, honey. It was all in Swedish. And not even a note of background music. Well, I tried to walk home, but I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. So I came by taxi. How else? Yes, by taxi. You mean walk to your studio now? No, I'm staying right here. What time will you be home? 11? Well, in that case, I better trot right over and keep the score. Oh, you needn't worry. I won't cramp your style. Ciao. Gloria? Gloria, I know you're here. You can't fool me, you know.